Live. There we go. Oh my gosh. What is going on, guys? Welcome.
Yeah. Awesome. What?
Cosmic Mermaid and Starman are here. Hi guys, how you doing? Uh,
It's not like they have an active social life right now. Nobody does.
Nobody has an active social life, so we're all gonna meet here and just hang out. I've got my wine. Cheers.
Lynchburg lemonade tonight. Cheers.
Love you.
Love you.
We're taking that from you, Tom. Lori, glad to see you guys are in the house. Harry, good evening, guys. He says good evening. Okay, we're doing right before the live. Our AT&T the booster went down on channels 12, 13, and 17. We've been here for a couple days and haven't had a problem. One. Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh. See if
It's
we
foul.
foul. So it was a real quick. We lost our data connection. I had to go inside and do some real quick finagling around. We are back on AT&T. Hopefully, it's gonna hang in there. But Tom and Lori, cheers. I, Lori, I got wine tonight. So actually, Karen had wine last night.
I did.
Yeah, only because we're getting our alcohol supply is getting like
Lower.
lower. So we're not out, so there's
No.
no need to panic
Yet.
yet. But can you guys hear me okay? Hopefully you guys can hear okay. And well, let's see here. I don't have anything scrolling, so I don't know if hopefully everything is connected okay and we're getting through to you
Yeah.
guys.
Our vagabonds here.
Our Vagabond Travels. I don't see them on my list here. I don't. Hopefully my
Yeah.
that'll catch up. So
Oh. Sound and look good.
thank you. Thank you.
Sounds good. Looks good. Okay.
Hopefully everybody is healthy out there. And who we stocked up. Tom and Lori says they stocked up on wine and milk at the store the other day. So
Well, we got milk, but
yeah,
there wasn't any wine at that store
no,
or anything else.
we made a really quick stop to get propane yesterday and to get we while we were there we went ahead and got a gallon of milk. We really didn't want to spend a lot of time in the store, and it was a family dollar, so there wasn't a
That's not real like shopping. That's just grab a couple weird items.
yeah.
Family Dollar.
Yeah. So we are still surviving on our stock up. Our originally we stocked up. Actually, we always stay stocked up. So our last shopping trip was 2 weeks ago, and so we always maintain a stock of food. And it just so happens a lot of it is getting old, so it's time to cycle and get that switched over so that we can put some fresh food in. So timing is probably pretty good that we can kind of get that. Uh,
Lucy, hi
Hi
Lucy.
Lucy, how you doing? Whoa, Nellie is here. There's our Vagabond Travels. No, we had there. There we go. Hi guys,
Now it's showing
cheers.
up.
Yes, now it's coming up. I'm starting to get it slowly but surely. Lori, how you doing? Uh, so how is
Good.
everybody doing out there? My gosh, we
First
have.
question.
Yeah.
How are you liking this? What's it called? Yard stream.
StreamYard.
StreamYard.
Yeah, we haven't seen it. So,
No, the
well,
program. I
yeah, but I
mean,
mean, we haven't gone back to look at it and see how it actually.
what it
Sometimes,
looks like from
yeah,
the
what
other
it
side.
actually looks like from the other
I'm
side.
seeing it. It looks
Yeah,
pretty
it
good.
looks like it's doing okay. So let's see here. We've got a few. There's Whoa Nellie. Great channel. Go subscribe to them if you're not subscribed. Imagine Travels is here. Hi
Hey, hi
guys.
guys.
Oh,
Yeah, there's Marcy. Okay.
yep. Oh, So is anybody sick out there? Hopefully everybody is healthy. We're sending prayers out every day for whatever it will help with, and hopefully everybody is doing okay and keeping clear of this. So I think it's probably going to get a little worse, you know. So I think everything that we can do to stay indoors, stay away from the stores, stay away from the crowds, that's probably going to be good. Lori says StreamYard is cool fun. Lori, Tom, when are you guys going to do a live? We keep waiting. One of these days you're going to do a live on your Saturday morning coffee chat. I get my coffee ready every morning, every Saturday morning, and I am ready for you. And then it's recorded, and we don't get to see you guys. So, well, we do. We still watch the video, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Tom and Lori, they what did they show here? You would not know there is any virus here in Boise, Idaho. People everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, there must be a lot of virus here because there's nobody here
On purpose.
on purpose. Oh, by
So,
the way, there is a bull.
oh yeah.
Okay, I don't know where he is.
He's back there.
He has been casing us all day, and we talked about security last week. All right. If you guys see a bull running up from behind,
Say something.
would you say something? And hopefully there isn't too much lag because he doesn't look all that friendly.
I don't know, he's back there.
But he came over to the rear of the coach, which is over that way, and he stood there and stared at us for a couple hours today. And now he's wandered down, and he's right back. Where is he?
He was off that way.
Yeah, he's only about 100 yards back that way, and I don't see him right now, which
That's
makes
good.
me nervous. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, warn us if he shows up in the camera.
Yeah, if you see him in the camera, try to let us know because that'll make for great viral video. Unfortunately, he's probably going to run us over. So,
Let's hope not.
oh my gosh, yeah.
So yeah, there's way too many people out and about. Well, here in Arizona, there's not that big of a scare or as many rules, and all the small towns look like they normally would look. Everybody's out and about doing their
It's a
normal
little
stuff.
quieter. It's a little quieter. And
Smidge.
I didn't mention we stopped at the Family Dollar. A car parked on the other side of the road from where we were parked. And pretty soon a paramedic truck drove up, and of course they ran over there, and then they ran back to the paramedic truck and put on masks and went back over. We don't know what the emergency was, but we thought, okay, it's probably time to leave. And and we did. Beautiful backdrop. Where are you? Whoa, Nellie. We are on Route 66, and if you there's one little gas. Well, it's not really a gas station. I guess it's more of a souvenir store.
Yeah.
Just south or just east of Oatman, Arizona, and that is Thimble Mountain in the backdrop behind us. And a lot of these mountains and a lot of these little stations where we're by is Cool Springs Station. A lot of these were used. They they inspired a lot of the movie Cars, the animation, and Oatman, Arizona, was what they considered the most like. Uh, what was the name of the town? What was the name of the town in Cars?
Is it Radiator Springs?
Radiator Springs. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
But it was a combined. They actually sent the creators of Cars on Route 66, and they did a number of trips up and down Route 66 and gathered inspiration for the movie. Radiator Springs, portrayed in the movie, is actually a kind of a conglomeration of all of them.
Yeah.
And it got me to thinking that would really be a fun trip. I love the movie. When the movie came out, my kids were little and watched it many, many times, and still to this day, still have it in the coach. And it would be fun to go and find those little inspirations along Route 66. So maybe that would be something that we'd
Something to
need to
do.
go and see. So
So speaking of the bowls, somebody put in there as long as you're not wearing red.
yeah, we're not wearing red, but yeah,
Oh,
no, we're watching for him. He was wandering around there. We've had donkeys. That's the other thing portrayed in the movie were the tractors, and the tractors are actually the donkeys that are running around here.
we're inspired by
They
donkeys.
the donkeys inspired the creation of the tractors on the movie. So, and the donkeys are around here, and you might hear them in the background while we're sitting here talking. And
Yeah.
we've been sitting out here watching right back down there. They've been all over the hillsides and they've been bellowing, and it's been a lot of fun. So,
So Lori, in answer to your comment there, I do plan on doing a painting. I've been taking multiple pictures of the cactus and the flowers around here, so I can do a painting of this back here. So yes, I have that in my plan.
yeah, yeah. Oh, our Vagabond Travels, they didn't comment. They're headed back to Colorado from Arizona. I'm going to hunker down with our folks that are in their 80s. Everyone healthy for now. Want to keep it that way. Good
Yeah,
for you guys. We're glad to hear
definitely.
it. Glad to hear it. So, oh, we didn't plan a lot for this one. We got done with the security happy hour last week. And we got to the end of it. We got through it. And I kind of looked at Karen. I said, we didn't get to visit with everybody. We had so much to discuss. We didn't actually get to visit with you. So
We missed it.
we kind of missed it. So
We're like, okay, we can do that once in a while, but not every time.
yeah,
We
no,
want to chat with you guys.
yeah, and just see how you're all doing out there. Where is everybody at? And we've told you where we're at. We are about what is the temp? About 60 degrees out.
I think it's
Probably.
closer to 65.
Is it closer to 65? We threw on. There's a little bit of a breeze that you guys can't see. That is, it's not cold, but it's enough to throw a sweatshirt on. So
It's 61 right now, so you
yeah,
are closer.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Just enough of a breeze to make my eyes water, so I'll be,
there you go.
yeah.
Lori says you need to paint, 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 paint.
Paint.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, have to get
Oh,
busy. One of these days I'll have enough of these collected, I'll start giving them away. So you guys be ready for that? Giveaways up and coming.
yeah. Well, she's been, you know, oh, let's get her off there. She's been leaving these rocks at the different place. You left one at Verde Valley,
Hmm.
and so we try to leave a rock every now and then. Otherwise, the coach would just like weigh a ton, and we've got
Yeah.
that whole Lucy movie going on if we kept them all. So
I take on a few, I get rid of a few, so it's always a going round and round,
yeah, yeah,
circulating.
absolutely, absolutely. Oh, what else have we got down? Oh, southwestern Oregon, 60s and clear today. That
That's
is
Howard.
the no, no, that's
Yeah.
oh yeah, Howard. Okay, yeah, yeah.
58 up in Boise, where Tom and Lori are at. 30s at night.
Ooh,
Okay, we kind of did that a little bit.
yeah,
Then we ran.
yeah, we did. It started, you know, I'm a little bummed we didn't get to spend as much time in Sedona. We got out to Sedona. We spent 2 weeks there. And out of the 2 weeks, I think we had about 3 sunny days.
The first day we got there.
Yeah, the first day, and of course you want to settle down,
Yeah, we're
relax,
not
get
ready to travel or
no,
explore.
no.
So
So, and then it started raining, and
we had 2 other nice days, which
Yeah. Yeah. So, and
wow,
literally, we found a leak on the roof of the coach. I
oh yeah,
got that sealed up, and but that did require a trip to the RV store. Ironically, where we got our propane from just not too long ago, and they were well stocked on toilet paper, and people were walking out with armloads of toilet paper. It was just unbelievable. I felt kind of silly. All I needed was a tube of sealer.
sealant.
So
Keep your toilet paper.
yeah, so you guys stock up on all the toilet paper you want. That seems to be everybody seems to be most worried about that. Like, okay, all right.
So Marcy commented,
Yeah. Let's see what we got
they're doing good. Still hoping their May plans don't get canceled. Kimball's been working on the electrical system
here in the
in the
camper.
camper.
Oh,
Oh,
electricus.
electric sucks.
Oh, hate electrical. Of all the problems that we deal with on a regular basis, electrical is
Ah,
the one I hate the most. And you know, it's not labor intensive, but it's tedious, and it I have had little things that have just driven me nuts for days trying to figure out how to straighten
where
them out so we can.
what little connection is the problem, and where is it at?
Yeah, yeah. uh,
Justin and Christina are
I
here.
see that. Hi,
Hi guys.
Justin, Christina. Hi, how you doing? They say hi to everybody. Hi, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh, we are just kind of catching up. If you're coming late, we're just kind of seeing how everybody is doing, how everybody is faring through all of this madness that is kind of going on. And now, I don't know if any of you guys are like us. We're not big preppers, but we do have an inner prepper in us, and we store enough food on the coach in the little bit of room that we've got for food. We manage to do a pretty good job of keeping about a month's worth of food in the coach, and we are going into our third week now on everything that we've have on the coach. Um, and so far we are having great meals. We're not suffering a bit. We're actually doing well. And we have toilet paper, hand sanitizer.
Everything we need, pretty much.
And no, we didn't buy armloads of anything really. You know, it's just stuff that we normally keep on the coach. And so when we go shopping, which we normally do shopping about once a week, we're buying fresh veggies, things like that. And we're just topping it off, so to speak. Our fuel tank is full. So
Tom and Lori. Good to know about your month's worth of food. Now we all know where to go when we run out. Tom.
yeah. Well, you're the ones that went up to Utah. All right,
You're a long ways
you're a
away.
long ways away. So, oh my
By
gosh!
the way,
And
the waffles
how were the
were
waffles? Oh
awesome.
my gosh! Yes. We love the waffles. We caught I I I caught on to that number of years ago from a hotel that allowed you to make. They had a continental breakfast down in the, and they had waffle machines, and pre-measured cups for making those waffles,
Yep.
and they were amazing for being at a hotel of all places. Well, I managed to spy the bag of flour or mix
Mix.
that
Yeah.
this was, and I started searching it, and managed to find it. And they are the best waffles, so easy to make, and we could literally live on those for a while, you know.
But I tell you that real maple syrup that really makes it. That stuff is
Oh,
amazing.
yeah, no, my brother turned us on to the maple syrup while we are in New Hampshire. we kind of wanted to get maple syrup in Vermont while we were up that way. We were only in Vermont for about one day, and so there wasn't a much time to actually go to any of the maple syrup places. Well, one day I'm out with my brother and we're going to town for something, and he says, "You need maple syrup? Oh, we can get maple syrup. We have better maple syrup than Vermont." And I thought, okay, that works for me. And we did a whole gallon of it, and which led us to canning it ourselves and putting it away so that it is ready whenever we are.
Mhm.
And I'll tell you what, my brother and his family won't even buy maple syrup at the store. It's not the same. I have to agree. I don't know. I don't know. But so we still have a good stock of that. We have the waffles. Great
But
waffles. Uh,
we kept the name of the farm and the address and the phone number, so when we run out, we can call them up and have them ship us more.
I'm just calling my brother.
Whatever.
I'm just calling my
Either way,
brother.
as long as it comes to us, as long as we get what we want.
Right? Oh.
Hmm.
Uh
Bacon candy made with maple syrup.
oh, I saw
Yo.
that. And smoked salmon with
Oh,
maple syrup.
God, you guys are gonna make us hungry.
Yeah, I know, right?
Picture of
Uh,
bowls.
oh, things are getting crazy with all this quarantine stuff. Yeah. No, we're with you. You know, we feel fortunate that our home has wheels. This is we feel fortunate on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But
Doing this,
something like
yeah.
this happens, and where we're able to self isolate and kind of get away. I, you know, I really, I got up this morning with my coffee, and I just thought, I am so glad that we're here, and we don't have to deal with the craziness of the that's going on in these cities, towns, even the beaches of Florida.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
And it's such a beautiful little valley here, and it's so quiet most of the time,
yeah, yeah.
except for the donkeys.
So that's the other thing I was going to mention. We're going to talk about how our plans have changed, how
Yeah.
this has shifted us. Because, yeah, as much as we'd like to say it doesn't affect us, hey, we can just live on the food we got on the coach. We also have reservations that have already been made, and we kind of had a plan on which way we're going. And right now, we're still pretty much on plan, but next week kind of changes that. We have canceled Las Vegas, and
They're not going there.
no, we just thought, boy, it sounds like half of Las Vegas is closed down
Yeah.
anyway. So we just decided, you know what, we like to go out, we like to explore, I like to go out and see things, and everything you do in Las Vegas is around people, whether you're walking the strip or going to the casino or going to the piano bar at the New York. I mean, it's just a large crowd of people. And now all of those places are closed, as far as I know. I don't think there's much happening there. And we have kind of changed up our plans, and I think we're going to go to Valley of Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
So
gonna skip right by Las Vegas.
yeah, we just head right on through Vegas, and
Lucy said that Brian looked at the webcams of Las Vegas and it's a ghost town.
yeah, yeah.
Dang.
Can you imagine with all the people flying in from all around the country, all into one place? That would be like coronavirus central. And,
Yeah.
um, I mean, literally roll up the windows as you drive through and try not to slow down so that you know. I'm kidding, of course, but
Oh, look at the pretty lights. Okay, let's go.
yeah, no,
No.
we plan on heading right on past there. We're gonna go up to Valley of the Fire. We've never been up to Valley of Fire, and I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Hmm.
And there is a on Campendium. They have a place called Snowbirds Mesa, So Snowbird Mesa sounds perfect. And I think my brother is actually uh, is going to head that way. He's in the thick of it, guys. He's in the Bay
Bay
Area,
Area.
and
Dang.
you know, he's kind of surrounded, and he's trying to get out of there as quickly as possible. They already had a plan to list the house on the first. They've already got their RV packed up and pretty much ready to go. They have changed up their plans, and they're going to head out and meet us at Valley of Fire in after April 1st. I don't know how long that's going to take them to drive out there, but
Yeah, we'll have to time it so that we can meet up
well,
one way or
I
another.
think we're going to be there for a good couple weeks.
So it should work out pretty
Yeah,
well.
so I think
Yeah.
we're going to be just fine. We are still going to Area 51. Our next regular RV resort or campground scheduled is Yosemite, and we'll keep that one on the books and just see what happens.
See how it goes.
That one
Yeah.
seems like it should be safe. You know, Yosemite sounds like fun, and I heard that they're letting everybody in. They don't have anybody manning the gates. They've pretty much they're letting everybody in there without fees, so that'll be kind of nice too.
Okay.
So, and you know, Yosemite is something that there may be crowds of people, but just stay away from the crowds and you can still see everything, you know,
Mhm.
or try to
Mhm.
see everything. So that is kind of our guess. That is you know, like Lori has said in the past, I like it. You know, our plans are written in sand
Yep.
and we can kind of change that as we need. So
The beauty of this lifestyle.
mm,
Stay away as much as you want.
or run away like my brother.
Run away as
Run
much as you
away
need,
as quickly as
or
possible.
just kind of stay away.
Yeah, and he has said it's a little nuts there. It's everybody is pretty much doing what they're supposed to do, and hopefully, if everybody can follow the rules, we can get through this as quickly as possible and get on the other side of this. That's where we'd really like to be. We're still shooting to be in Oregon in June. That's our goal,
Yeah.
and we'll just see if we can. Now we have made reservations for Yosemite, and then we go to Lake Tahoe, and we may change Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe is beautiful, and you don't have to be around a lot of people. There is 1,000 trails up close to there
Mhm.
that we have not been. I think it's Immigrant Pass, or
Right.
and we have not been up there. Immigrant Gap, and we may end up changing our Lake Tahoe plans and going up there and enjoying the mountains.
Depending on the weather and the snow and anything like that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
everything is dependent on weather and snow.
yeah, yeah. So how about you guys? Who has made changes? What kind of changes have you guys made to kind of get through this? And how are you guys doing on food? Hopefully everybody has now stocked up. I'm hearing a few people that I'm talking to. They said the grocery stores are getting better and quieter, and it seems like everybody has finally kind of you know kind of
I don't know.
gotten to where they're supposed to be. So
Let's cross our fingers and hope.
yeah, yeah. I have personal friends. You know, God love them. They've been friends for the last 30 years, but you know they don't do their shopping except for 3 days at a time. And I have said, I for years I have said, please go and keep a good couple weeks of food in the cupboards. You know,
And yeah, they don't listen.
no, no.
All right then, your choice.
But they're the
Uh,
first ones to say, I don't think I'd ever believe it. I'd never seen grocery store shelves empty.
yeah, well, guess what? You can't stock up if there's nothing on the shelf.
Remember all those times when you said, that's never going to happen? That's never going to happen. All you now, that's never going to happen, people.
All right.
All right. You're the ones out there
Ah,
shopping at the stores right now when you're supposed to be staying home.
yes, we do have our own washer dryer. Thank you. I love it.
Yes, sir. What I like about hunkering down at home is not having to use public laundromats. Yes, and we do have our own washer and dryer on hand. So
That's right.
anything we have really, you know, we have really practiced social distancing to the 10th degree. If we can avoid going to the stores, we have. And literally, we have only made 2 stops in the last 2 weeks, and that was for propane. And we did go in and buy. We needed something else, but we got a gallon of milk, and we got in there, we got out of there, and that's really been about it. We didn't stock up on anything. We didn't grab armloads of anything. So,
My new favorite thing is alcohol, swab alcohol in a spray bottle.
oh
We brought some stuff into the coach, a few cans of tomatoes, those kind of things. Just spritz it down, just alcohol it.
yeah,
The milk
that's
jug, just spritz it
there's
down,
something you
alcohol
haven't
it.
heard. I don't know what made us think of it, but in our cabinet, in our one of our medicine chests, we have a couple of bottles
Bottles,
of spray alcohol, rubbing alcohol,
rubbing alcohol. Yeah, yeah.
and I, we use it for different things along the way. And boy, Karen brought that out, and we
Started
just
spraying.
unloading the bags of groceries and just gave it a spray and a wipe down and put it in the cabinet. Spray, wipe down, put it in the cabinet. Who knows where that stuff came from? Again,
Yeah,
there wasn't a lot, but I haven't heard anything about that, but it can't hurt anything, and it's really cheap insurance. Um, I really like that idea, and
it works.
yeah, so
Yeah. Being in the medical field, yeah, you're still kind of on the hook to be there, take care of people, going to work in the morning.
yeah, yeah.
And as far as common sense, does anybody have common sense anymore? I kind of wonder.
Crowds watch. Yep, yep. And thank you for being on the front lines.
Yes,
Being in the medical field can't be a warm and fuzzy feeling right about now. But thank God for all of you that are out there doing that. It really is never been more important at times like this. So,
right.
yeah, definitely.
Hello, Dale.
My brother's in the house. Yeah, hi, bud. How you doing? We were talking about you earlier. Maybe your ears were burning, and just kind of discussing your changes and the things that you're up to. So, Tom and Lori said they're going to Washington. Is that right
Yeah, that's what
there?
they said.
Going to Washington, but not now. Staying put for another week, then heading south
Question
east of
mark?
it, maybe back
East?
to Twin Falls area for a bit. Are
Okay.
you going to come over to Bend and visit us over there? That's we want to see if we can get you over to Central Oregon. So if you're going up to Washington, you almost have to go through Oregon, right? Well, I guess they're from Idaho. They could kind of go around. You don't want to go that way. You want to go east on Highway 20 and come over and visit us. But that's going to be June. Can you? Hopefully, you guys can wait there for a while.
You'll make it work, right?
But then again, Tom he just wants to eat our food.
That's right. Don't tell us some jokes.
He knows we're safe to be around, and we have food. So,
And he makes great pizza.
uh,
Ah,
yeah. Cool idea about the alcohol. I'm going to do it. I have an extra spray bottle. Why not? Right? That's what you rubbing
you're
halls.
bringing stuff in from the outside. You don't know who's touched it, handled it, looked at it.
Yeah,
Just spritz it down.
yeah.
Who
And
knows?
right along with our medical field, who else is on the front lines of this is the grocery clerks and all
Yeah.
the people handling our
Stocking, trying to
foods,
keep up with
trying to
this
keep up
mess.
and keep us stocked up in food. So yeah, absolutely. Though they are they are how this will get around. So just trying to head it off and keep it from getting any worse is the best that we can do. And I really hope in another month we're all going to be talking about.
It'll be, yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be on the decline,
yeah,
downside.
yep, yep.
The other thing to watch out for is money.
Oh yeah, yeah. Money. We did receive some cash back, and of course I held it at arm's length and walked in, and we. No, we did. We really did spray down the money, and I
But
just
we had
thought,
hand sanitizer, so as soon as you walk out of the store, you sanitize. You got the money there, you might as well put it in there too,
yeah,
because
and just rub it
God
all
knows where
down.
it came from and how
Anything
long
you can
ago.
do to keep you from getting this. This is, um, we're very concerned. I'd like to think that we're worried about the elderly, but this is affecting all ages. Um, but we're elderly, so
Speak for yourself.
well,
Just kidding.
you know,
We're
and
in that
we
category.
are in that category, and this is scary stuff. So we'll do our part to try to head this off and keep anything bad from happening. So, no food and Domino's, Lori said. Well, we had chance to get Little Caesars and Domino's, and we passed on it. We have passed on. We've had chances to stop at Taco Bell and go through the drive-through. We passed on that. We just
Like,
thought, you know what?
well,
We got everything that we need in the coach. We can make better tacos than Taco Bell. We can add alcohol to our drinks that Taco Bell can't do.
can't do that.
All right. And I like to think that we're killing the coronavirus from the inside out if we do that.
Swig,
So,
swig.
so have another glass of
Sore throat.
wine.
Oh, all better.
Mhm.
Ah,
No Mexican train, Domino's. Tom and Lori said. We'll bring over
that's
the spray
right.
alcohol, spray down all the Domino's, and we'll be good. You know, we don't know where your Mexican train has been,
True.
right? How long has your
Ah,
Mexican train been across into this country?
does it have
No,
its paperwork?
we can't go there. Uh,
Might get us in trouble.
right. Boy, my son
Oh,
works for Loomis Armored Car Cash Processing, and they've been told that the virus isn't a threat on money they handle. I hope that's true. Lori, I hope that is true. What
we've
I'm,
heard so many different stories
yeah,
about how long it can survive on objects, so I don't know what's true and what's not.
no, and the scary thing is this one seems to survive on surfaces longer
Longer than the typical.
than your typical flu virus. Um, and in some cases a week longer. I think they said on plastic and stainless steel surfaces up to 9 days the virus can live on your doorknobs, your hand railings, things like that. So I can't help but think that money is probably going to be a concern. You know?
Yeah, better safe than sorry. We
Yeah,
don't know for sure, so you might as well just play it safe.
yeah, yeah. Oh, no, Domino's Pizza, not what is it? Domino's,
Not Mexican
not
train.
Domino's Pizza. Domino's is Mexican train. Oops, I missed that one.
No,
Oh
Mexican train Domino's. What are we talking
no!
about?
Oh my gosh! I always have pizza
Pizza on
and
the
bacon
brain.
on the brain. That's
That's a given.
right. No, normally we make our own, but we are known for going and picking up a pizza, especially if we're out and about and exploring.
At lunchtime.
Yeah, for lunch, and yeah, I'm kind of bummed we haven't been able to do that. So
Lori says, "Have some more wine,
have some more
Dave."
wine. Thanks, Lori. Appreciate it. All right. Uh, Now, what you guys don't know is we started our happy hour at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
So we're a half hour ahead of you. So you all try to catch up, and so no,
Too funny.
we have a good internet connection out here thanks to our booster, and we would not be able to connect with you today without it. So those people out there that are thinking about a booster, I can definitely recommend. Um, Without a doubt, we once we got a booster, we were kind of sad that we hadn't gotten one earlier.
Yeah,
You know,
it's so helpful.
so we have literally about one bar of T-Mobile and 1 to no bars of AT&T, and where we're coming to you right now is on off the booster on AT&T, and we're doing somewhere around about 8 megabits down, and about 5 megabits up. I did a speed test just to confirm our connection.
It's getting chilly.
Oh, you throwing on another?
Sun's going down,
The sun's
baby.
going down. Yeah, we've got our sunset happening here.
Yeah, he has a leather jacket on. I just got a little bitty sweatshirt.
Yep.
I'm an Adelaide.
We'll turn it that way as soon as it's that's kind of dipped down behind that butte. So oh, anyway.
So yeah, if we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane.
That's
been my motto my
Yeah.
entire life.
Yeah, we don't want to make light of the situation at all, but one of the things that's in our strengths is our ability to see the humor and the worst of conditions. So you know what? Laughing is good, and enjoying.
It makes you a healthier person. They've done studies on that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So does wine.
Yeah, they've done studies on
They've
that.
done studies on red wine. All right.
That's right.
Oh. Oh my gosh. What else? So we started to talk about Verde Valley. We're over there by Sedona. We didn't really get to see much of. We didn't go into Sedona at all, and we did go to Jerome, which was nice, and we were able to stay away from crowds. And then coming out here, all we really needed was some propane. We got propaned up, and we took on a little bit of fuel, and otherwise we are good to go. We have kind of tapered down our electrical usage and propane usage, so we are turning the heat down at night to conserve on propane. We don't know if this is going to get worse before it gets better. I suspect it will. And how long will that be? And how safe will it be going to get propane, going to get fuel, things like that? We don't know really. So, you know, plan for the worst and hope for the best. So
sit back and watch what's going on.
Yeah.
We're staying out here for a while.
Yeah, yeah. So we were going to go down into Lake Havasu. I don't know. We kind of are liking it here.
Yeah.
Well, this is BLM. So where I had on the video, I shot that video this morning. And so if you haven't seen our last video, take a look at that. But I shot that this morning. We are out here by ourselves, except for a one mean ass looking bull. And I haven't seen him in a while, but he was eyeing us down. Remember the red flags we were talking about last week? Yeah, they were all. Yeah. He looked like he had a little bandana around his head, and he looked like a gangbanger.
No.
Big. No.
Can't go there.
All right. But he was eyeballing us, literally stood in the same spot for a couple hours. Like, what are you doing there? Why are you here? He's the only one out here, too. So he's going to be pissed. All right.
All the donkeys are running around. Springtime,
Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah.
females are in heat and they're having a good old time, and he's just hanging out by himself.
Yeah. So, he's pissed.
But the donkeys have been keeping their distance. They haven't gotten too close.
Mm-mm.
But they're like everywhere around us. You can hear them all day long.
Oh, we sit out here and we look out there and we watched groups of them running around all around here. They're bellowing all around us. Haven't heard any since we started the live, but they've been bellowing.
Braying.
Yeah, bang,
Braying.
brain,
Braying, I
brain.
think is the term.
Yeah. And so if you don't know about the donkeys were left behind when the miners moved out and closed down the mines. They left the donkeys behind.
Yeah, there's one.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it or not.
Probably not.
So they're 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 wild donkeys, but they're friendlier than all get out. They don't
For the
mind.
most part, yeah.
They don't usually mind coming around people, and unfortunately, people have been feeding them over the years, so they have uh, nothing to worry about from man. And if you went into Oatman, look up a video on Oatman. The donkeys are running all around there through the streets, and you can literally feed them. And we had some coming around, but they haven't come right up to the coach. So they've been all around us tonight or the last couple days.
Yeah, technically they're burros, but it's just easier to call them donkeys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Cosmic, you see what Cosmic Mermaid Lake Havasu is basically shut down.
Yeah.
Wow,
Restaurants
restaurants and takeout
takeout.
only. That's the way almost all of the restaurants have been. And we haven't actually been to Lake Havasu. We may go down there.
Yeah, because we have never been there.
What better time when there aren't crowds around, and you can go around
I
and
think that's a good idea.
see what you want. So, and we're not that far away for a day trip too. We could just lock everything up and take the truck and drive down there and see it. So, but I don't know if you guys are down there, and but hopefully let us know. Is it crowded around there? What is happening there?
As far as the BLM camping areas.
Oh yeah, even the crowds in
Basically,
town. I
well,
mean,
it says basically shut down, so
yeah,
I imagine there's
basically,
not much going on.
yeah, yeah, no. And Justin and Christina said, I love the donkeys. Yeah, the donkeys are awesome.
They're so cute.
They are very cute. Even from a man's perspective, they're pretty cute. Oh, not that bull though. I don't know.
No, he's not cute at all.
And he was just about 100 yards right behind us, and we can see a screen when we're talking to you. We can see behind, but it's a smaller screen than I'm sure what you've got to watch us on. So, like I said, if you see him coming up behind us, please warn us and let us know. No,
Yeah, I think he moved on.
no. All right. Well, what else have we got to talk about? What do you guys want to know? And what questions do you guys have out there? We're just visiting with you. We want to make sure everybody's doing okay, is healthy, and is not having issues.
Issues, yeah.
Hopefully, you know.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah.
We are doing good.
Hmm.
Yeah, snuggling up and saving fuel. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. We've only been running the generator about an hour a day, if even that. I think yesterday was probably even less than that. So we've been stocking up on the solar during the day. Um, Inside right now, we have a crock pot going because Sunday is our soup stews. day. If you don't know this about us, here's something that we can mention about us that we haven't put out in videos, but anybody that's actually boondocked with us for any number of days knows we have a schedule that we go on with our food. Um, we have a different food for each day of the week because if we didn't, all we would eat is tacos and pizza.
Yeah. Here's where the pizza comes in.
so So I'll go through them really quickly. Sundays is soups and stews, and in fact, inside right now, it's Sunday. We've got uh, a kind of a hamburger helper,
Yeah.
homemade though. It's um, in the crock pot. Mondays we do Chinese food, and it can be literally. Sometimes I'll just set down a menu in front of Karen and say, "Pick something for us for dinner tonight."
Off of that.
Yep. Tuesdays is Taco Tuesdays, and that's we should really have a live for Taco Tuesdays because that's margarita night.
Margaritas
All right,
and tacos.
and tacos, usually guacamole, some pico de gallo Miss
Yeah.
Karen makes, and oh yeah, Tuesdays are usually a pretty good night for us.
Here we are back on food again.
Yeah, Wednesdays is leftover night. So all of those leftovers that we have, Wednesdays is the day that all gets eaten, or new recipe night. So sometimes if we don't have any leftovers, then we go after new recipes. Thursdays is Italian night, and any number of things Italian. We there's not any one thing that we do. Fridays is barbecue sauce or
Barbecue
barbecue
night.
barbecue night. Oh my
And
gosh, guys! Oh, I made barbecue sauce from Q39. They put their recipes online.
yeah.
Q39 is a restaurant that we ate at in Kansas City. Amazing barbecue. We did. We recreated their barbecue for their chicken wings, including their barbecue sauce last Friday night. We still have barbecue sauce saved in a mason jar
In the fridge.
I can't wait. I can't wait for Friday.
Good.
Oh my God, it's
It's
so good.
good.
Okay, Saturday is American night. Now we're talking hot dogs, we're talking hamburgers,
Hamburgers.
any number, mac and cheese,
We could do
anything.
pizza again.
Pizza again, yeah, yeah, and that leads us back to Sunday. So this gives us a good reason to pick whatever we're going to have for dinner that night without being tacos and pizzas every night of the week. And we love to cook, so we end up making some really good food to the point where we really don't have an interest in going out to the restaurants. We generally cook better than the restaurants, I think, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
And this keeps us from going to and to
That craving to go out all the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
which can be really expensive full-time life. So
Yep.
yeah, Lori says Dave's homemade pizza crust is the best. Thank you. I am still perfecting my homemade pizza crust, but thank you. I love it. We don't always
Oh,
get to make the
smooth.
pizza when we're boondocking.
Yeah,
So
Brian and Lucy didn't get to sample any.
no, they left early.
Yeah, they weren't
Yes.
there on that day.
Yeah, yeah. And whoa, Nellie said, I'm okay with eating tacos and pizzas all the time. I know, right? that
That
therein
is the problem.
therein lies the problem. All right. This also gives you when you know this and you go to the grocery store, you're able to think in your mind, okay, what have we got coming up? We know we have Tuesday coming up with whatever days are coming up, and you can think about, well, what have we got for that night? What are we feeling like, or are we feeling like
Yeah.
something else this night? And it kind of gives you a direction rather than a shotgun approach at your grocery shopping, and this helps a lot in getting the things that we have coming up for that week. So
Yep. Yep.
yeah. Oh, and well, Nellie says love Italian.
Yeah.
Yes, we do too.
So Cosmic Mermaid and Starman, they left
Uh-huh.
Havasu 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Race back to Colorado. drove through the rain, snow, and wind to get back to Colorado.
Oh my
Shut
gosh.
down the travel plans. Want to go see the grandkids
Oh
soon.
my gosh.
Dang.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. No. And we had snow last week, literally about 50 miles above us in Sedona.
We
In
could see it
Flagstaff, Arizona, it was already, yeah, we could see
on
it.
the foothills, and it was way too close.
We were watching the
uh-uh,
radar and we thought, you know
uh-uh,
what? And
uh-uh.
then driving here, we saw it on the mountains, and sometimes the mountains were getting like to the level of the highway.
We're like,
So
uh-uh.
hopefully you guys made it back to the grandkids okay. Looks like you probably did. So glad that you're back there and being with family. That's the other thing is, this social distancing, but you still want to be with your family, your grandparents, and so forth. And you know, how much of a risk does that pose to those other family members that you go to be with, and you know, everybody is still trying to figure it all out here. So
Yeah,
yeah,
everybody's got family.
yeah,
Family that's, you want to be careful not to
yeah.
share anything.
Where are we domiciled? We are domiciled where we came from, Oregon.
Still,
Yeah,
so far.
we own property. We have a house in Oregon. We own property in Oregon. Um, so right now, and it's not too bad as far as registration goes for the coach. We pay somewhere in the neighborhood of 150, $160 a year, I think, for our registration.
Yeah.
Um, we could potentially change that. The politics in Oregon are changing, and with that may come changes to our domicile.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Oregon is where we're domiciled out of right now.
So
So
far, yeah.
yeah. So
So Lori wants a pizza party in Quartzsite next winter.
oh my gosh,
We're all gonna get together and
tell
have
us.
some pizza. Dave, get ready.
Yeah, we're good with that. I am a pizza making machine. So,
The more RVs we have, the more
uh,
ovens we will have.
and Whoa, Nellie too. They're
He
up
will just
for it.
yeah, he will just make them and say, go put that in your oven, put that in your oven. We'll
Right.
have it all ready at the
We'll
same
just get
time.
everybody. You get a pizza, and you get a pizza, and you get a pizza.
We have a great party.
Uh huh. Oh. Oh, and there, is it Doningale?
Yes, Donegal.
Yes, Cosmic Mermaid, Donna Gale. And we've met with you guys several times. I'm drawing a blank on your names. We hung out with them
Donegal.
in Albuquerque at the
Yes.
balloon festival. So, and Gail didn't get her balloon ride, so we're kind of bummed about that. Made it safely, but still distancing since we had no idea what we were exposed to. Don't want to get anyone else infected. Isn't that the truth of it? Even as we go into the stores and stuff, not only are we worried about ourselves, but we're worried about infecting other people.
Right.
And I
You don't
think
want to.
that is a great way to look at it. And you almost feel like you need to self quarantine yourself for a couple weeks before you go and intermingle with your family and so forth. So,
Yeah, because if you did get exposed, you really want to make sure you don't pass it on.
mm,
But then, yeah, where have you been? How risky was it?
yeah,
Stay out of California, Washington, and New York. We're good.
yeah, yeah. Marcy Webb asks, have we ever made pizza on the grill?
On the pellet grill? Well, we don't make it anywhere else.
We don't. We have a GMG Davy Crockett pellet grill that we live by. And we do have a propane grill in the coach. We've had it for a number of years. We've only used it once, guys. We use the pellet grill exclusively, and we make everything on the pellet grill. Pizza. We just had meatloaf.
Yeah,
Um, oh my
dang, it's
gosh.
good.
Yeah, we'll cook. We will make cookies on on the grill. Pizza is our favorite, though. Absolutely, pizza is our favorite. So, um,
Barbecue
barbecue chicken
chicken
pizza.
pizza.
Tom and Lori.
Oh hell
Oh
yeah!
my gosh, I want to tell you, I never
Now,
had barbecue
okay,
pizza. Now we have
barbecue
Q39.
sauce.
Oh, and
Better
now we
chicken.
have
Barbecue chicken.
Q39 barbecue sauce. I'm telling you, life is about to get a little better whenever we can make that for you.
Woohoo!
So, yeah, and
Oh,
Donna Gale said, "Can we order pizza now for next year?"
oh yeah.
Absolutely. Put your order in. uh,
Pizza
Yep,
on the
pizza
smoker.
on the smoker.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's an hour. We've already gone through an hour. Does it seem like that long to you guys? It has. You know, I almost feel sad that we limit it because we have so much fun talking with you guys.
No,
But
right?
we're gonna have
Ah,
to shut this one down. It's time for me
dang
to
it.
make our dinner because I still need to add pasta to our dinner that's going in the crock pot
Yep.
inside. And uh well, it has been too long. You know what? I have really looked forward to getting together with you guys. It's funny when you sit on Monday or Tuesday and you think Sunday is so far away.
Uh-huh.
It must really be a good thing. It must really be a good thing.
Exactly.
So,
Ah,
you guys, please take care. Please, please practice social distancing. Does not mean social disengagement. And
stay
we'll
healthy.
stay healthy.
Stay safe.
Yeah. Safe travels, guys. We will see you next Sunday unless we get donkeys here and we're going to go live. If we get
If we get
donkeys here,
donkeys,
we're
be
going to go
watching.
live and we're going to visit with the donkeys. But
Uh-huh.
otherwise, we will see you next Sunday. I have no idea from where. Maybe even here. Who knows?
If we need to still be here, we'll still be here. We're going to watch the news, see how it's going, and then decide as, we
Yeah.
get updated.
Yeah. Yeah. See you guys this July, maybe. Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
yeah.
please. Well, we're going to be up in Oregon. So definitely, definitely. I'm so glad that you're here. And let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't put everybody on here. I'm going to have to stay safe, stay healthy. All right, you guys take care, please. Imagine Travels. We always look at that. We have to throw that one up. We always look forward to
We're
this.
so
Thank
glad
you
you
so
do.
much. We're so glad that you do. Oh my gosh. Take care, guys. Be safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next Sunday, unless donkeys come around. We're showing you the donkeys if we can get
No
them
matter
around here.
what.
All right. Take care, guys.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.
everybody. See ya.